Welcome back to Crypto Strategies with Chris. My name is Chris. Let's go over the markets and let's go over some new updates for the Kaspa ecosystem. All right, let's check out the markets. You can see the Fear and Greed Index is at a 57. It's getting a little bit closer to the green. This is where we're going to start having some greed in the markets, and then hopefully sometime in a couple months we can get this extreme greed. Now, here's some tips. Most people like to sell in this range, so just be on the lookout. So Bitcoin's at over 65,000, Ethereum 2,600 or more. All right, so it looks like the same coins are in the top 10 still. Cardano's still top 10. Polkadot, I got out of Polkadot a long time ago. I just don't think it's gonna grow like some people still do. Pepe, oh my goodness, where is Kaspa? Kaspa has fallen, but Pepe, yeah, on 7 days, there's 42%. And if you remember in my last video, I was hoping Kaspa would stay above Pepe because Kaspa is just a better token than Pepe. Pepe is just a meme. It's a popular meme, but still. But yes, Pepe has had a pump recently. So Kaspa has fallen all the way to the 28th rank. And we got artificial super intelligence above it, BitTensor. I'm still happy about BitTensor, as I said in my last video. Aptos is very centralized, so it may get close to the top 10 just because it has a lot of institutions behind it. So hopefully Kaspa, come on man, you can do it. You are completely fair launch and you are the underdog, so get to that top 10. So let's jump into some Kasplex news. As always, go to their official X account, Kasplex, and let's go ahead and click on this graph. So I want to just show you, if you haven't already seen it, Kasplex Phase 2 Roadmap, Light Indexer, a new type of Kasplex indexer that everyone can run even on their laptop. Provides more flexibility for developers to build apps on top of the Kasplex protocol. So that's great. They're making a way to where almost anybody can create an indexer for their coins, whatever it is they want to do. So that's great. Developers are going to like this, especially since most of them work from home or they try to travel a lot and they can just simply do it on their laptop. So that's good. Atomic swaps. Introduce a new opcode for mutual conversation between KRC20 and CAS. This is an essential requirement to create a marketplace. Estimated time onboarding onto testnet 10 in October. So what an atomic swap is basically, let's say I want to buy a token and some guy wants to sell it, I want to buy it. Somehow they're going to make it to where I send coins, they send coins. The code is going to do it for us without a middleman. It's just going to be all the code. And so if for whatever reason I don't go through with it or they don't go through with it, the system's going to automatically bring back our tokens. And so we never lost anything. So it's a pretty safe way to do it. Let's just say it's better than eBay. KRC20 swap. KRC20 swap enables users to provide liquidity and swap KRC20 tokens directly without the need for intermediaries. Now, these are typically for like smart contracts, so I don't know how they're going to do it, but basically you're going to be able to switch like Ghoad for Nacho or Nacho for Somps, whatever it's going to be. It looks like you're just going to be able to swap tokens just like that. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if this is before or after smart contracts, but they are working on it now. NFT collection. A new feature allows people to add various types of data to the Kaspa network, facilitating the creation and management of unique tokens that represent digital assets. They're gonna work on NFT collections. This, what they're saying, makes it seem more like a professional use of NFTs, but people are people. We're probably gonna make some kind of ape design and people are gonna buy it, pay millions of dollars. So we'll see what happens with these NFTs. I don't know if they're officially dead just yet, but they may come back. We'll see what happens in the bull run. So now I want to go over Kasper, the Ghost of Kaspa, and their new exchange that they are going to be listed on. So most likely you saw this post already. They are going to be listed on XT Exchange. So if you were to click on this link, it gives you more details on what's happening. XT announcements on the upcoming listing of Kasper. Dear Xers, we are honored to announce that Kasper, the Ghost of Kaspa, will be listed on Kasper/USDT trading pair. Will be open in Innovation Zone. Please stay tuned for the schedule of deposit, withdrawal, and trading. this just kind of goes over the token, some of the websites. Always a risk. Any kind of investing has a risk. And if you were to go to the actual exchange so you can try to test it out, you want to make sure you test it out so that you are ready for Kasper, the Ghost of Kaspa, to be listed on this exchange. So always go to their Twitter and then go to their official website, and it will take you here. It looks like they have a mobile app, so that's convenient. But if you don't have an account, you're gonna have to create one so that you can sign in. So I wanna go ahead and take us to the markets. You can see this is kind of like a KuCoin and a MEXC exchange. So they kind of work similar. I hate that the dark mode doesn't transfer over to the markets, so bright. Sorry about that. So I wanna show you where you can find the innovation zone. So you can see here under the spot market, it says innovation. And I wanted to look for Kasper, the Ghost of Kaspa, just to see if they are working on it, but it's not live yet. They haven't officially started. So we're gonna have to wait. But once that time gets closer and you just wanna look at it because it's kind of cool to know that your token's about to be listed on here. I don't know if it's gonna be under the meme coin or the inscriptions, or it might just be under this innovation section. But that's what the message said, that Kasper, the Ghost of Kaspa, will be in the innovation zone. So I was just trying to look for it, but I didn't see it. If you wanted to deposit any kind of funds in here, of course you will go to the top right under deposit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just put in Kaspa, type in Kaspa, and then you're gonna pick the Kaspa network. Then it will create a wallet address for your Kaspa so that it can get there safely onto the exchange. Now this is something interesting that I want you to know. So when you send Kaspa over here, it's going to take 1,000 block confirmations. That's roughly about 16 to 20 minutes. So you got to be aware that it may not fully let you do anything with your Kaspa on this exchange until these blocks have fully hit 1,000 blocks. So just be aware of that just in case. I haven't personally sent Kaspa here yet, so I'm not too sure. And with the withdrawal unlock, it says after reaching the required number of unlocking confirmations, you can withdraw money and sell it via C2C, customer to customer. It's gonna take 3,000 block confirmations. So that's kind of a long time. That's like, I don't know, 45 to 50 to an hour long, depending how long it takes. Kasper is pretty quick, so hopefully it won't be that long, but 3,000 blocks, and if Kaspa is like a second to a block, then that's going to be a good while, probably around the 50-minute mark. So when you are withdrawing, just know it's going to take close to an hour for the exchange to finally let it go, because it's not Kaspa's fault, it's the exchange fault that's making the withdrawal process take so long. So just be on the lookout for that. So now that Kasper is going to get listed on an exchange, I'm going to look at SOMS. They recently got put on an exchange. It was called LBank. So I just want to see how they are doing. So I went ahead and logged into LBank, and you can see SOMS. For the 24-hour mark, or at least the time of recording, they are down 17%. So I'm going to go ahead and click on them, and you can see the graph. Right now I have it on the 12-hour. So in the beginning they did have a little pump up, and then of course it did a little tumble. But it looks like they are ranging. If we were to go through the daily, here's the 1 day, you can see that it's for the most part pretty steady. People are buying, people are selling. It's not like a whole all the way down, all the way up. So it's pretty solid for where it is right now. So I'm not saying this is how Kasper is gonna do. SOMS did have a rough launch, because for you to get on an exchange, most times the projects have to give the exchange tokens so that they can have. Sometimes they use it for marketing or airdrops, so it just seems like a lot of it got sold right off the bat. So they are doing good for what happened to them in the very beginning. So hopefully Kasper can do better, and hopefully more KRC20 tokens, once they get on an exchange, can just do better and better and better. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so now let's check into some KRC20 tokens. Alright, so as you can see, at the time of recording, we have Nacho. Nacho's at 54 million market cap, so that's pretty good. Again, they are at 0%, so I don't know. People are just holding and selling, but buying, I don't know. They're just keeping it at 0%. And that's how it was in my last video, so that's pretty impressive. Nocha down 2%, which isn't too bad, but they are over 1 million market cap, so that's pretty good. Remember, if they were to get to 5 million, maybe there'll be a wedding ceremony. Maybe Nacho and Nocha may get together, who knows, but if Nocha hits the 5 million market cap, they will do a collaboration. So we'll see how that goes. Rusty, wow, Rusty's up 212%. And let's check out this chart. That doesn't make sense, but let's check it out. Let's check out the 1 day. So yeah, people bought here, and it looks like people are just buying and buying. So that's pretty great for Rusty, especially since they just launched about 2 days ago. So they're doing pretty good. Holder count 670. Let's check this out. You can check out the top addresses. This person has 20,000 in Rusty. He has over 2 billion tokens. So I don't know if this. So I don't know who this is, because this is not. If it's fair launch 1%, then this is not a team wallet. So this can be these people are huge whales that got into Rusty. So just be on the lookout for that. Let's go ahead and check their website out. This says Twitter, but of course it's the X account. Rusty, the first puppy on Kaspa. Meet Rusty, the puppy on Kaspa. Here's their Twitter link. In Rusty, we trust. Stealth minted with no pre-mint, no team allocation, no nonsense. I mean, that's pretty good if it was stealth minted, because it's doing pretty good right now. 419 followers, and this is probably why, let's go ahead and click on, and this is probably why it has a big sell. Are you ready to sweep the floor and win big? So it looks like they're doing a giveaway for first place will be 10,000 cash, second place 3,500 cash, 1,500 cash for third place. And these are the requirements. So that's probably why this token is pumping right now, because it started on September 27th and it's going to end today at time of recording on September 29th. So that's probably why there's a big pump to it. If we were to check out their website, you can just see Meet Rusty, the official puppy of Kaspa, who is Rusty, join, medium. As the heartbeat of the Kaspa-verse, Rusty's mission is simple: spread joy, protect the blockchain, and of course demand endless belly rubs. He may be small, but his love for Kaspa is boundless. You can see the ticker. The total supply is 77 billion tokens. So that's a lot for me. I don't like that many tokens in a project. It's just hard for the value to appreciate. I like tokens to where it's possible to get to $1. That's just me. It makes me feel better. 100% fair launch. Join the pack, stay connected. So it looks like this is just a regular meme coin. It doesn't seem like there's any utility to it, so be careful, do your own research. I am not shilling this. I have no tokens of Rusty. I'm just looking at it. Alright, so that was Rusty. Anything else going on? We got Kasper, we got 25%, Koopa. You remember I spoke to this on my last video. They are up 37%. It's still risky. I don't really trust this project very much, but people are buying it. They are getting into it. Looks like there is a huge buy right here. So just be careful. Like I said, I'm not getting into it. Then there is a Pepe Coins up 69%. I don't really like copycat projects. I just like originals. So Ghoad is down 1%. That's not too bad. You got Shay, Yanni, Crep, and JCast. They're both up 110% and 130%. And they were both fully pre-minted. So people are kind of weary of that, as you should be. It is a huge risk when tokens are pre-minted. You just don't know if you're going to get scammed. Kind of like the KDX situation. It was all pre-minted, or it was a pre-sale. People sent money and they scammed us. So you just want to always be careful with that. Make sure it's a legit project. Alright, so that's it for the top 20 KRC20 tokens. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Leave a comment down below on any of the projects you think we should know about. Press that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, friends.